going to be Jonathan Garner. Jonathan's a self-advocate, and he does an amazing job introducing himself, so I'm not even going to try. But we've been so fortunate that Jonathan and his mom come. This is our 5th class, I think, that you guys have come here, and we really appreciate everything you do. So, Jonathan Garner. Thanks, Mike.
And Jonathan's mom's name is Nancy.
I'm sorry.
Also that person is also there.
Yeah, talk into the mic, sweetie.
Thank you, and before I introduce myself, thank you all for your service and being here today. Hi,
Yeah, a little louder.
like this?
Perfect.
Man, I'm gonna be tired later. Anyways, again, thank you all for your service, and thank you for having me again. Well, hello, I'm Jonathan Garner. I'm a self-advocate, cancer survivor who happens to have autism. I'm from East Bridgewater, and I advocate for disability rights and cancer at both the state and national levels. Let's see, and I'm here to talk about something that truly saves lives: police training. Police training helps officers safely and effectively interact with people with all disabilities, including intellectual and developmental disabilities and/or autism. Before I go any further, I want to say something important, something I hope you remember long after today. Autism is one piece of who I am. It shapes how I experience the world and how I communicate, but it does not define my entire identity. I don't introduce myself as Jonathan Autism or Autism Jonathan. I'm Jonathan Garner. I'm a son, a brother, a speaker, a cancer survivor, a mentor, and a co-teacher to medical students. And this matters especially in police training because autism does not look the same in every person. It is not one single experience. It is a spectrum. Some autistic people speak with words. Some communicate with devices. Some do not use spoken language at all. Some people need space to process. Others need support right away. Some of us, like me, can stand here and speak to you, but I can still lose words or shut down if I'm overwhelmed or scared. When officers expect autism to look one specific way, misunderstandings happen, and misunderstandings can become dangerous. I like to explain the autism spectrum using something I love: video games. You can't say all video games are the same. Some are action games, some are strategy games, some are racing. Even inside one game, players have different characters, different strengths, different challenges. Autism works the same way. We may all share the same word, autism, but we are not playing the same game, and we are not playing it the same way. Some autistic people rock or pace. Some repeat words or phrases. Some avoid eye contact. Some walk away when overwhelmed. Some freeze, some cry. Some hurt themselves not because they want to, but because they don't know any other way to ask for help. So when I say autism is a spectrum, what I mean is this: if you met one person with autism, you've met one person, not the whole spectrum. And here is why that matters in police work. In a crisis, you might meet someone who doesn't answer right away, avoids eye contact, or doesn't follow directions immediately. To someone without training, this might look like defiance. To someone with training, it looks like communication. Because for many autistic people, behavior is communication. I want to share why this is personal for me. When I was in 2nd grade, my accommodations were ignored. I struggled to express myself verbally. The more I tried, the more unheard I felt. I wore Sesame Street shirts because they made me feel safe, but I was bullied for them. One day, a teacher flicked a sensory hat off my head, something that was written into my IEP. I couldn't express myself with words, so my body did the talking. I started hurting myself not because I wanted to, but because it was the only way I knew how to say I need help. One day, I tried jumping out of a classroom window. I share this not to look back, but so that when you see someone shut down, lash out, or hurt themselves, you don't see aggression, you see communication. Later, I was placed in a school that promised safety, but instead I experienced restraint and seclusion. Adults held me down when I tried and begged for my mom. That trauma stayed with me. I live with PTSD and struggle with trust. Now imagine navigating the world and police encounters with that fear still inside of you. This is why training matters, and why this is also why policy matters, because there are two important bills in Massachusetts that directly relate to everything I'm sharing today. One is the police training bill, which ensures officers receive training on how to recognize and respond to to people with autism and other disabilities. The second is the Blue Envelope bill, which supports clear communication during traffic stops and emergencies for people with autism. I have personally testified at the State House for both of these bills because I believe training and tools save lives for civilians and for officers. You can find more information about both bills by going to the Author Massachusetts website. And I want you to know when things do go right. Well, I want you to know about some things that do go right. For example, when I was younger, I was sitting in a car while my mentor ran inside his dorm. A police officer approached me. He asked if I had an ID, and I did have one that my mom made for me. That said, I'm not being rude, I have autism, I shut down when overwhelmed, please call my mom or dad. The officer read it, he didn't escalate it, he didn't assume, he simply said okay, told me to tell my mentor not to park there again. He handled the situation calmly. That moment could have gone very differently, but it didn't, because of understanding. That's why I use the blue envelope. Inside is my ID, medical information, and how I communicate. As you can see here, with that, could you please pass this around? Thank you. But not everyone has a blue envelope, and not every officer has training. So I want to share a simple tool I created designed specifically for moments like police encounters, as my mom hands them out. Thank you, assistant.
Where did you become the assistant?
She was always the assistant. So it's called Pause, Load, Play, and Trust. And it's based on video games. Who could have guessed from my introduction about with the video games involved? So, first, pause. Pause doesn't mean stop doing your job. It means slowing the energy just enough to prevent escalation. Lower your voice. Give one direction. Say something calming like, "You're safe. I'm here to help." Load. After you give a direction, please give 5 seconds of silence if possible. This could prevent resistance. If I don't respond right away, I may not be refusing, I could be processing. Play. Once my brain finishes loading, cooperation becomes possible. What helps most is giving choices. For example, you could say, sit on the curb or stand by the car. Both options keep you in control, but they help me feel safe. Trust. Trust is built when someone notices that I matter. Sometimes that's as simple as noticing a shirt or an interest. For example, you could say, hey, who is that on your shirt? Is it Mario? Trust builds compliance. Trust builds safety. To close, I want to leave you with this. Actually, before I get to the closing part, I just want to make this clear. This is a guide. Obviously, not every autistic person is the exact same carbon copy. So use this as a baseline, basically. Got that one good? Yep. Thank you. So to close, when you encounter someone who doesn't respond right away, who avoids eye contact, or who seems non-compliant, pause. Ask yourself, could this be communication? Could this person be overwhelmed or scared? Because when you understand us, you don't just protect the community, you become part of it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for the work you keep doing to keep people safe. Thank you.
John doesn't say this, but I know we welcome it. If you have any questions for him, please ask.
I was about to ask if we're doing questions at the end, funny enough.
You can do them now.
Yeah.